Hey everybody. So, as you can see, I made my 10,000 steps goal today, and that's a good thing. That's an everyday goal. From me and my brother talking about it. Even on the days that I work out, I have to hit 10,000 steps. Like today, I walked 5 miles, and I burned 4,249 calories. And I think that's including my normal body burning calories, but still. 10,000 steps every day has been one of the goals since I started. And it's probably actually one of the most easy to have completed, but it's been one of the most difficult to be consistent on. There's a lot of days where I was 8,000 or 9,000, but not many days where I actually made it to 10,000, like today. Today, I went to the park with my sister-in-law and my godson, and I walked 2.5 miles, catching Pokemon during the grass event. And I caught a good amount of Pokemon. I don't know where my phone is, but I would show you. But I have enough candy now to have Meganium. I got almost 3/4 of the way towards my Bellossom, and I have 100 Bulbasaur candies now, but I need a few more because I need to wait till I get a good enough Bulbasaur to evolve to get a Venusaur. So, but yeah, 10,000 steps every day. It's definitely a challenge at times, especially on top of like so you're constantly making sure you're walking all the time to get your steps up throughout the day. Especially if you're like me and you don't go somewhere too often and you need to get the steps up. It's definitely something that I had to kind of think about and really formulate a strategy for. And so the strategy that I have developed so far, and I've seen my steps increase pretty drastically once I enacted this, was I decided I was going to walk 1,000 steps every hour. Now 1,000 steps sounds like a lot of steps, but actually it's like maybe 5 minutes of walking, like in the house in a circle. I walked for 45 minutes of a movie. So I watched this movie the other day, and I walked in a circle, watching the movie. So backwards like this. The camera's losing focus, but yeah, I did that, and amazingly, I got like I got almost 4,000 steps in like 40 minutes. That's 1,000 steps every 10 minutes ish. So 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. And so ever since I set that goal of like walk 1,000 steps every hour that I'm awake, so like the first hour I wake up, I try to walk 1,000 steps. I found really, really good success getting my steps up, my daily average steps up. And the goal is to get 10,000 steps like I did today, every day. Even if it means at the end of the day walking around in my room just to finish off the last 800 steps. I think it's an important thing to do to reach the goals that I have for myself and my body. So, other than that, and the excitement of catching a bunch of Pokemon, I've been eating the same food for the past 3 days, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So, this time I switched it though. I had chicken for lunch, and I had salami sandwiches for dinner. Tomorrow, I think I'm actually going to make hot dogs. Some healthy hot dogs. And then take my healthy bread and use that for the bun. Oh, swag. Yeah, I'm like staring at them like, what? Swag. Okay, today there's only 3 left. Which to choose? So difficult. I think I was gonna choose this one anyways. I wanted to choose this one yesterday, kind of, but I wanted to talk about my barred meat. This is my Lulu polymorph cupcake. Now, when Lulu typically polymorphs something, it doesn't turn into a cupcake, but on her her is it bittersweet? Yeah, bittersweet Lulu skin. They turn into this little cupcake. And it's a swag you can get. So my cupcake swag. It's actually the only Lulu skin that I own, and I love turning people into cupcakes. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool piece of little swag, and it sits nicely on my desk to remind me that Lulu's polymorph is not a skill shot. It's important. Other than that, working out today was hard. But I held a plank for 35 seconds, which my brother was really happy, and I did inverted row pull-ups. So basically, my brother lowered his standard bar that he used to, what are they called? Oh my god, what are they called? You know, like when you lay down on the bench and you go like this. Bench press. Yeah. He took the bench press bar and he lowered it. Then he moved the bench out of the way and had me get on the ground. So I was like laying on the ground, and I grabbed the bar with two hands like this, and I had to pull myself up to the bar from the ground. And I was allowed to and I had to use my feet, and so I had to kind of so my body was hanging, and then I went like this, and then up, and I had to try to do as many as I could. And the first time I did it, I only did 3, and then I did 7, and then I did 10, and then I did 7 again, because I was dying by the end of the workout. I'm getting better already. I'm getting stronger already. It's gonna be a while before I see the results, actually see them on my body, but I can feel them. I can feel that I'm tired every day because I'm working out every day, but that yet I have more energy to do more things, and I want to do more things. So that's kind of nice, but I definitely need to work on time management. I'm not finding any time to do any editing. I'm not finding any time to really make sure I practice for at least 2 hours a day. And then I'm not finding any time for my extracurricular activities like reading and drawing. So I need to find when I can fit those things in to my life and make sure I get them done. I had a little bit of an idea of what I wanted to do and how I was going to do those things, but it did not pan out quite right yet, and there's still a lot of finagling to do, but we'll get there. But 10,000 steps every day, I think I can do that. We're gonna work on that. 10,000 steps. This thing helps me. It's my Fitbit, and it's got its awesome music notes on it. I like it. There used to be music notes all over it, and they came off, but it helps me track to make sure I get the 10,000 steps, and I'm sure I'll probably hit 11,000 before I go to sleep, but that's the goal. 10,000 every day. And so I will see you tomorrow.